Well, hey guys and gals, in this episode of the Blockheadz Craete, we are going to be building this big room and a brand new fully automatic pumpkin and melon farm. Well, okay, so I'm starting out today by going ahead and clearing this area out and leveling it off for our beetroot farm, maybe wheat. That means I need to cut down a bunch of these trees. Okay, I have this area nicely laid out for some beetroots. All right, the entire beetroot field has been planted. Well, not planted, but what do you call it? Hoed. Hoed. It's been hoed. All I need is these gosh darn beetroots to grow a little faster. Over here on the other side of our carrot and potato farm, I have cleared out a new area for more farms over here. This area was relatively level. I cut down all of the trees. So I think what I'm going to do is prioritize melons and pumpkins. Okay, I've plowed the field with water. Basically, the water is 3 blocks apart, so I can put the pumpkin or melon plant in the middle here. Now I'm covering over the water with some slabs, some top slabs, so that we can run rails on top of them. Okay, I've made the minecart contraption that's going to go around and saw the pumpkins and stuff. Now we just have to set up the collection system. Okay, this is what I got so far. So it goes down the chute, then I've got a conveyor belt going this way, down into here, onto this conveyor belt here, across here, into these 2 tunnels, one of which has a funnel that has the melons on it, and the other with the pumpkins. The melons are then hopefully going to go into this basin, which has random stuff in it for whatever reason. And then there's going to be a mechanical press that I need to make that is going to press them into full melon blocks. And then that will get recombined with the pumpkin blocks, which will go onto this conveyor belt here, over to that conveyor belt there, over to where our chute is, where the carrots and potatoes and beetroots are going to be falling down, onto that conveyor belt. Back over here, I'm going to go into free cam, around here across our filters, where we have the carrots. Those should have filters in them. I don't know why they don't. But basically, there's like 4 carrots, 4 potatoes, and then 4 pumpkins, and then at the very end here I need to make a couple for the melons. Alright, we're going to give our system a little test here. Just drop these guys on here and these guys on here also, and we'll just see what happens. Alright, they go into the chute. They've come out the other side of the chute. The question is, are the pumpkins actually going to come out there and the melons here like I think this thing works? I'm pretty sure it works this way, but I haven't used the funnels or the tunnels like this before. Yeah, okay, perfect, yes. Okay, and then we're packing, and then that comes back up, goes in line, packs again, goes back up, packs again. Yep, everything's good, and then this will send these off down the chute over here. We can now run this machine. There we go. And yay, it's going. Okay, so now that I got that pumpkin farm working, I went ahead and I got this working as well. So I've got all of the beetroots in here, and I put the rail in. Why is this guy stopped? That's curious. Huh. Well, whatever. I put this guy in, and this is all harvesting. Actually, I want to... Oh, man, if I could get to this would be really good. If I could get to some of these. Get a few more seeds. Come on. There we go. Ah, it's pushing me. Go. Okay. Got a few more seeds. Anyway, I've just kind of ran out of seeds to plant this stuff right here. I decided to put wheat in as well because I thought, why not put some wheat in? And the pumpkins are giving me so much XP and also emeralds that I probably don't need this field at all, but I wanted to have it in there just to be thorough, and also it's nice to have a little bit of wheat because I can do some things with wheat down in the with Create mod. I can make dough, and then I can take that dough and combine it with some green dye to get more slime balls. I will probably eventually create some kind of a contraption that will do wheat and dough and slime balls and blah, 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 the whole thing. But at least for now, I have the ability to get some wheat going if I need a few more slime balls for things. Okay, the next thing I need to do is just a little tiny thing. My tree farm, I figured out what's going on with it. It keeps stopping. And the reason it keeps stopping is because of oak trees. These oak trees right here are the biggest pain in the you-know-what that I've ever seen. And here's why. It's because essentially, as this thing is going across, every now and then one of these oak trees will grow some leaves that are on this block right here, like this line of blocks actually. And so what that does is it makes it so that the thing stops because I don't have a saw or anything to cut those leaves on every other block. So if something grows in there, obviously it will just stop the whole machine. So what I decided to do was to make some harvesters, and I think I don't even have enough. 2, 3, 4, yeah, I don't have enough. 5, 6, 7, so that these harvesters will basically harvest those leaves that happen in the middle. So on both sides, I'm going to place in a harvester, and that will get the leaves. And then I can have some oak leaves to work with. And also, more importantly, this thing won't stop. I could put saws here, but then I wouldn't actually get the leaf drop. So I'm just going to do the harvesters. I just had a fantastic revelation. You can make red dye out of beetroot. Wow. Why is that significant? Because I've been wanting to use red terracotta for things, and that just makes me really happy. All right, so I have placed in all of the harvesters. I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing on and see if it's going to work a little bit better, see if it stops all the time. Oh, okay, there it goes. Sometimes it like stops when I initially turn it on. It's like a glitch or something. There we go. Look at that. We're mowing down the saplings. Ah, wood, glorious wood. And there's a leaf. Look at that. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I wanted to make some tunnels around here and kind of start to make things a little bit better as far as like, routes from one place to another. Start kind of developing the area as far as like, builds and stuff. So anyway, what I've done here is I've created a drilling mechanism that is going to be able to drill a shape for a tunnel that I like. And so this is what the tunnel is going to look like eventually. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and try running this thing in here, get the tunnel dug out so that I can see that. But also I want to dig some tunnels up above from here to there and everywhere in different places and blah, blah, blue and blue, blow and zippy zoo. Okay, everything's all set up here. I think if I just take this guy and put him there and give him a push, that we should have a tunnel shortly. There we go. Dig, 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 dig. Oh, yes. Okay, and there we go. I like it. But the thing is I want to be able to kind of reconstruct the basic way that this tunnel was actually made, just so I can have a reference point, if that makes any sense. Okay, here's the basic structure of the tunnel once all the blocks are placed in. It's going to look like this. I'm definitely going to change up some of the block textures, like the floor. I'm thinking about doing out of the red terracotta, and then the ceiling I might do out of something different, but definitely kind of the edges. I might do like dark oak and regular oak, or maybe spruce and regular oak, something like that, as we go through these tunnels. Or I might make each tunnel unique. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so I've used that tunneling machine to build quite a bit of stuff here. I made a tunnel that comes in from the front and comes straight back here. And then I built this entire room, dug it out with just a big mining machine. And then this is what the tunnel looked like before I decorated it. Just the raw tunneling machine. And so now I have a tunnel that goes all the way through the entire island, from front to back and the mountain, and then left to right also right in here. And yeah, it's pretty good. I have a lot to do to put in here to make this look good. It's not just going to be a big rectangular hole. And then right here is where we've been going down to the cave, to the room where we have all of our contraptions, and you can actually see it right here. So we're on top of that cave, like that. And yeah, I've been using some red terracotta for our floor, and then the detail on this tunnel, and I quite like it. I think. Well, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're having a fantastic, wonderful, beautiful, awesome, fantastic, amazing day. I said fantastic twice, didn't I? Oh well. Doubly fantastic. And God bless.